Hey y'all, this is Dakota with Woodmizer Outdoor Solutions. Gonna do a little informational video here on replacing blade guide roller bearings on my LT40. I got hours wise 203 hours on it now, and my blade guide is getting a little wobbly because the bearings failed. The side over here is good, it's still nice and tight, but this side was getting wobbly. So first thing you do is take your wrench and unscrew it out of there. And I used a 3/4 inch to take that off. There's a rebuild kit Woodmizer sent me. So let's look at this thing. I can't tell, but it does got some play in it. I can't really demonstrate it that well, but just know it did have some play in it and it was getting loose. So this comes off the back here. Take this thing, this guide off. There's a little felt pad washer back in there. This is a bolt. There's this other little bushing that goes up into there. So there's the bearings in there. There's another little felt pad washer up in there. Take that out of there. So there's a snap ring in there. Use a snap ring pliers. And I'm gonna do that and show you the next step. All right, so what I did was I got these snap ring pliers, took the snap ring out the back of this right there, and here's the bearings. The one bearing, I guess you'd call it the outside one, is shot. It is toast. So what I did was press the bearings out this back side over here. I put this in a vise, got a socket that fit down into there, and just tighten the vise up and popped them out. And then I put this on top of the vise, used a hammer and hammered them out the rest of the way, and they fell out. So I'm gonna do the reverse order to get the new ones in there, clean it up first beforehand, get the bearings in there, and put the snap ring back in. All right, y'all. So here's how I'm doing this to get these new bearings in. So I put the bearings in there, lined them up with each other, stuck it in the vise and tightened it down, pressed them in thus far. So what I'm gonna do now, I got a socket that fits the outside edge of this bearing. I'm gonna butt it up against it, put it in this vise, tighten it up, and press them in the rest of the way till they bottom out on the recess in there. You can kind of see it where it'll stop. So I'm a well, I ain't really got a good way of setting this camera up here. Okay, so I actually had to go get a different socket because it's actually got like a recess right there where the bigger socket was contacting this little lip up in there. So I had to get a little bit smaller one. So I did that. And now I'm just gonna tighten this on down. Press that bearing in. And then bearing, all right. Take a look at it. Okay, I got it bottomed out in there. Ooh, it is windy out there. All right, now I'll film the next step, which I mean, really, I don't really need to film, but put the snap ring back in there, and then that bolt, you'll put the felt pad on this side, felt pad down there on this side, and that little bushing on that bolt, slide it back in there, and put the other bushing on this side, and then bolt it back onto the adjuster guide arm on the mill, and well, there you go. You rebuilt your your blade guide roller. Easy, simple to do, and that blade guide roller rebuild kit was like 17, 18 bucks. Saves you without having to buy a whole new one of these, which this one's got definitely more life in it, so we're gonna keep running. I wanted to add in the felt pad washers. So the bigger one, the big wider one, it goes on the back because it's a bigger hole back here. The smaller diameter one, it goes in the front.